Earth system scientists and climate scientists are getting seriously nervous. The planet is changing faster than we have expected.
Johan Rockström is an Earth system scientist who pioneered the planetary boundary framework that defines the 9 Earth processes regulating the resilience and stability of the entire planet. Climate change, greenhouse gas emissions and radiative forcing, introduction of novel entities, stratospheric ozone depletion, increase in atmospheric aerosol loading, ocean acidification, modification of biochemical flows, phosphorus cycle, nitrogen cycle, freshwater change, green water, blue water, land system change, change in biosphere integrity, functional integrity, genetic diversity. These are the 9 planetary boundaries that he postulates must not be breached in order for the planet to rebound as we drastically reduce greenhouse gas emissions. His work is at the leading edge of Earth system science and summarizes where we are, what the science tells us, and where we must go. What his research tells us is that we have led the planet to a precipice beyond which there may be no turning back for centuries, where a dystopian landscape leaves the planet uninhabitable for humans and vast amounts of species in the span of 1 generation.
We are, despite years of raising the alarm, now seeing abrupt changes are occurring in a way that is way beyond the realistic expectations in science. We've reached 1.2 degrees Celsius of global mean surface temperature rise, the warmest temperature on Earth over the past 100,000 years. We have just scratched on 1.5 degrees Celsius as an annual mean in 2023. But what worries us most is this. We are starting to see an acceleration of warming over the past 50 years caused by us humans. As if this was not enough, we're seeing bigger and bigger invoices being sent by the Earth system onto societies across the entire world in droughts, floods, heat waves, disease patterns, human reinforced storms, scientifically attributed to human-caused climate change. And this is happening at 1.2 degrees Celsius of global mean surface temperature rise, and we're following a pathway that takes us to 2.7 degrees Celsius, and we've had a 10,000-year period where our civilizations have developed, where we've had an enormous privilege of a planet at 14 degrees Celsius plus minus 0.5 degrees Celsius. That's the Holocene since we left the last ice age. And so far, Mother Earth has been so forgiving. Almost 5 years back, we entered the decisive decade where our choices will determine the future for all generations on planet Earth. What you see here is the hockey stick of fossil fuel burning in red and deforestation in yellow. Is it this tremendous climate forcing that has caused the 1.2 degrees Celsius climate crisis so far? The answer is no. 53% of the carbon dioxide from fossil fuel burning and land system change have been soaked up by intact nature on land and in the ocean. It's only the blue sliver you see here, which remains in the atmosphere, causing the climate crisis so far. The problem is, we have more and more scientific evidence of cracks in this system. Land absorbs 31% of the carbon dioxide from our greenhouse gas emissions. We have more and more scientific evidence across so much research that the boreal forest in Canada or the temperate mixed forest in Germany and Russia are starting to lose their carbon uptake capacity. But as if that was not enough, what really worries us today is the ocean. The ocean absorbs 90% of the heat caused by human-induced climate change. This is well understood, but what really worries us is what you see here. This is the latest data on sea surface temperature across the ocean. What you see here is from 1980 until today, how gradually the ocean surface just gets warmer and warmer. It's actually warming all the way down to 2,000 meters depth. This is well understood in science. It's a deep concern. It's well represented in the climate models. We understand it. Then suddenly in 2023, something happens. Temperatures just go completely off the charts. 0.4 degrees Celsius outside the warmest temperature in previous years. What's happening? 2024 it just continues. Is it surprising that we scientists are getting really, really nervous? What is happening? What does this tell us? Buckle up. This means more droughts, more floods, more heat waves, more human-reinforced storms, more disease. 2023 will be looked back upon as a mild year. Linear change is no longer an option. The only option is exponential change. We know that the only currency that matters is speed and scale. The window is rapidly closing. It's our choice that we're facing today.